Muse, it's $3 on the fixed odds market. So they're just about set to go. Simon joins us as well. This is the first heat of the PSARAKIS accounting marathon. The light goes on, arms are back, and they're off and racing now. The Muse came away well with Ganix on the inside and Jack's Smarty out wide. Willie Warspirit is going to drop off the speed in the early stage of the race as they start to run off the back. They're followed then by Signary Shannon Aces. First was beaten for early speed, then Glebe Island, and Cookavic is back near around the tail enders. So they work around the turn into the straight this time, where they'll race to the judge with 3 circuits left to go, and the Queensland pacer Jack's Smarty takes up the running. Led the way from Signary Shannon on the outside. Third spot is the Muse. A length and a half away then is Ganix on the inside of Willie Warspirit, and then a length and a half further back then is Cookavic, followed by Glebe Island at a half length to Aces First at the tail of the field. So they run towards the back now, 2,000 metres left to go, and the leader is Jack's Smarty. It led out now by about a half length to Signary Shannon on the outside. 3 parts of length away on the fence then is a Muse, and then 3 parts of length then comes Willie Warspirit. A half on the fence Ganix, then a length away Cookavic, followed then by length to Glebe Island, and Aces First on its outside as last of all. They work off the back, where the leader still is Jack's Smarty. It led the way as they run around the turn from Signary Shannon on the outside. The Muse holds third spot, then Willie Warspirit around the outside of Ganix, then Cookavic. Further back then is Glebe Island at Aces First. Lead time was 1:26.8 as they go to the judge 2 circuits out, and the leader Jack's Smarty by a half length. Signary Shannon on the outside. Third spot is held by the Muse, and then a length and a half away Ganix racing on the inside of Willie Warspirit. They're followed further back then by 1 length to Cookavic, 3 parts of length then to Glebe Island, and a half length Aces First at the tail of the field. Up the back they go now. The first quarter is about to be posted. It comes up in 31.4. Jack's Smarty on top by a neck clear of Signary Shannon on the outside. The Muse a half a length away third behind the leader, then a half length away is Willie Warspirit, 3 parts of length to Ganix. A neck on the outside is Cookavic, 3 parts of length to Glebe Island, and a neck last of all there is Aces First. They swing around the turn and come into the straight this time to get the bell. Jack's Smarty led the way narrowly from Signary Shannon, the favourite, on the outside as they come up for the second quarter, and it's completed in 32.4. Past the judge, Signary Shannon went to the front now by 3 parts for Jack's Smarty. The Muse coming up 3 wide as third. There's Cookavic going 4 wide around the outside. Then Ganix, followed then by Willie Warspirit further back. Then is Aces First, and Glebe Island is back at the tail of the field. They run towards the back, and Signary Shannon got away, led by a length and a half now to the Muse. Going up to the third spot then is Cookavic. They're followed then by Jack's Smarty as they work up for the last quarter, 30.9. Aces First next around the outside of Ganix, followed then by Glebe Island and Willie Warspirit running off the back, and Signary Shannon is taken on by the Muse on the outside. Cookavic a length and a half away third, and then about 5 away then to Aces First, but around the bend now, and the Muse and Signary Shannon settled out to fight it out. The Muse on the outside and Signary Shannon. The Muse is doing best. They're getting close to home. Signary Shannon coming back on the inside, but the Muse gets the prize. The Muse has won from Signary Shannon. Third in may have been Aces First from Cookavic. Then came Ganix. They're followed further back then by Glebe Island, Jack's Smarty, and Willie Warspirit. The Muse.